Hi guys, so it's Monday. Almost forgot to vlog, how unprofessional of me. Yes, it's Monday, so that's that's 1 week and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4. So it's 11 days post-op. I had a very good day yesterday. I had a very, very deep sleep the night before. I didn't wake up until 10 o'clock yesterday morning, and yeah, I just felt like a whole new lease of life. Was going around, like putting around the house, doing loads of things, obviously just taking my time with it, being bent over and everything, although I felt like I was standing up that little bit straighter. But today it's kind of taken it out of me. My stomach has been super tight, so I feel like I've been bent over double. I did get a little worried last night because I was sat at the dining room table and I could feel like the incision was burning. Not to the point that it hurt. It was just like, it was like just noticeable. And when I later went to the toilet, like just before I went to bed, I noticed that there was blood on the bottom of my new dressing that I got on Friday. Not lots, just like a little sort of, obviously where it seeped through a bit. So obviously that worried me. I messaged the surgeon this morning and she said it's perfectly fine. You're going to expect some pain, discomfort and bleeding in the second week, so it's not a problem at all. But yeah, today I have felt incredibly tired and yeah, just incredibly stiff and quite sore. Like there's been moments when I have really felt like a bit of stinging going around like the incision, and it's just made me the sort of like extra bit paranoid that I'm gonna pull open the stitches sort of thing. So yeah, today has been a very, very lazy day, and yeah, so that's pretty much all I've got to say about today. My husband has been out at work all day because it was his Christmas party, so he's actually at work, like at the Christmas party now. My parents took Bubs to see their friend for dinner, so I'm expecting a text or the doorbell to ring any moment. I did ask them to tell me when they were gonna come so I could make my way downstairs, but my parents don't tend to remember when I ask them to warn me. So yeah, there's that. Obviously I'm off all the antibiotics now. I'm off the gastro thingy that I was on, that I had for lining my stomach whenever I took Nurofen. I'm only taking like 1 Nurofen a day now, really, and that's if I feel any sort of pain or discomfort after lunch. Most of the time now I'm just taking paracetamol, like I've just taken some. I've just had some dinner. I had a fish finger sandwich and a yogurt. So yeah, that was all I had for dinner. But yeah, I can't think of anything else was to say. Oh yeah, I did have my shower as well yesterday, and it made me feel like a completely new person. It was so nice. So my husband helped wash my hair. I shaved under my arms. I literally just sat on the edge of the bath and just let the water run, like warm water run over my legs. That was pretty much it. I got my husband to sort of get the shower to run on my back. So yeah, that was cool, sort of my idea of a shower, because I was still a bit scared to get the dressings wet. Although the dressings are kind of coming away now. I think it's the ones that are actually on the incision aren't coming away. It's the ones that are on the wounds for where the drains went. So I think because they're on sort of where the leg bit ends for the garment that I'm wearing, it's kind of just split it a bit, where I'm obviously constantly standing up and sitting down. So one of them's come away completely. It's just like flapping. So I think tomorrow before I have my shower, I'll get my husband to help me change the dressing on that one. And the other one's come away, like I can lift it up and I can see the wound. It looks okay though. The other one looks a bit pussy, but yeah, I think it's just a matter of me just changing the dressing and it should be fine. But other than that, yeah, I'm just on the painkillers. I'm still on the blood thinning injections. Obviously my husband isn't here to do the other one. He's meant to do it like 6 o'clock. Every evening, and it's now 8 o'clock. I don't know when he's coming home, or if he's going to be like too drunk to do it. So hopefully not, but yeah, so hopefully he can do it when he comes home at whatever time that is. I tried to do some, because I thought I'm having the evening to myself, I tried to do some editing for the video that should have come out Sunday just gone, but because I haven't really had a chance to do it, and with the drains and everything, I just can't get comfortable sitting with a laptop to be able to edit. So I tried to sit and do it today on my laptop downstairs, but the sound has completely gone on my laptop, so I just could not sit and do it. So I've actually figured that I can do it because obviously I'm sitting in the office, or I'm sleeping in the office at the moment, so I'm just sat on the sofa bed trying to do it. Obviously I have no back support, that's the only problem, so I can only do it for a little sort of period of time, and then I have to sort of give up and give my back a rest. So I'm going to try and do some more. I've really just chilled out this evening, writing out Christmas cards. I've got most of my Christmas cards written now, so there's just a few where I need to find out. I think a few friends of ours have moved, so I'm just waiting for them to come back with an address so I can get those off, and then that's it. I will have another evening to myself as well this week, because obviously all my family are going to Polar Express. I'm supposed to be going, but I won't be able to because I won't be healed in time, so I'm gutted. And so it means I'm going to have basically whole afternoon, evening to myself while they're all off having some Christmas fun. So yeah, so hopefully it definitely means I'll be able to get the video out for this week. How long my parents will be here, I don't know. We're going to see what it's like, how I feel like at the end of the week. I mean, it's only Monday, so we'll see how I get, if I get better during the week, sort of thing. I mean, this week is pretty much the last week of most of Bub's classes. Like, he had his last science class today. He's got all his other like classes that he has. It's just a walk down the road, like opposite his old nursery. He has those 3 times this week, and I think that's then it until after Christmas. And he would have gymnastics on Thursday. That would be his last gymnastics class, but that's when he's at the Polar Express thing. So yeah, so that's it for his classes this week. And then I think, next week I don't think he has anything on other than swimming and possibly music, if we can get that sorted, because that's all up in the air now as well at the moment, because I've not been able to sort anything out with his guitar and drum teacher. So yeah, it's just all very unknown at the moment what's going on. But yeah, so anyway, I think I'm going to get dressed for bed, because I'm fine being like sort of in day clothes, but in a bra with this garment on it's really annoying, and I can't really figure out where the bra ends and the garment begins. So when I'm trying, it gets really tight around the top still. So when I'm trying to sort of figure it out and not have it sort of cutting off the circulation around my ribs, I end up pulling on the bra instead. So yeah, I think I'm going to get ready for bed. I mean, it is 8 o'clock, so not exactly that late, or that early I should say, but anyway, so yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So yeah, hopefully I'll have another update for you Thursday. Not that there'll be much update other than just how I feel, I guess. Oh, also the fact that I did weigh myself yesterday. Not exactly happy. Obviously weighed myself and I've gained weight, 2.5 pounds since pre-op, which I don't understand. I'm hoping it's just swelling, I don't know, and that I'm just like retaining a lot of fluid. I have no idea. But anyway, we shall see what happens going forward. So yeah, I'm still drinking my water. I'm still doing really well with my water, doing 2 bottles a day, like 2 refills a day. And like I said, I'm not on any medication now apart from the vitamins I'm still taking. And then I move on to my creams, which are just sat there. I think that I start doing those like basically this weekend after I think I'm supposed to take the dressings off. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm assuming I'm supposed to, but I'm a bit scared. We'll just see. But anyway, I have a feeling they've just rocked up, and again, they didn't tell me when they were coming home, so always the way. But anyway, I'm gonna end that here, and I will most likely speak to you Thursday. Hi guys, so it's Tuesday, so it's 12 days post-op. So last night was a very bad night. It's weird because like I had a lot of pain last night, but none of it was actually from the surgery. All my pain was from things because of the surgery. So in terms of like, I was getting really bad neck ache from sitting up and trying to sleep sitting up. I just can't do it. My coccyx, like my tailbone, just is absolutely screaming at me these days because it just does not like having to sit up in bed. So no matter what I was doing, I'd maneuver, it would feel slightly better, and then I'd wake up again just being in excruciating pain with my coccyx. And then for some reason my heels, like the issue that I've had, for those that have watched earlier videos before, where I'm having to, this Saturday, I'm actually having a scan on my heels to see what the problem is. like it's like my Achilles tendon area, because I just get like excruciating pain there when I do a lot of walking. And that pain was there just pretty much all night in both my heels for some stupid reason. I have no idea why. I don't know if it's because obviously I'm lying sort of as if I'm sat upright, and maybe it's like I'm stretching my heels, like they're obviously flexed or something sort of permanently while I'm in that sort of position, and maybe it just doesn't like it. But there was nothing I could do to take away that pain. It was just ridiculous. So I had that. So if it wasn't my neck, it was my coccyx. If it wasn't my coccyx, it was my heels. And then if it weren't my heels or any of the above, my corset now is getting, like, it's becoming a joke in terms of how much it's digging into the top of, like, just under my boobs. And I had a shower this morning, hence why my hair is a bit frizzy, because it's been washed. Like, I've got, like, also I've got it sort of in the in between the wound for where the drain was, and sort of the plaster where obviously the stitch is for the incision. I've got this lovely blister sort of in the crease of the top of my thigh, where the hook from the top of the garment has been like constantly rubbing on my leg. And I have similar, like here, like all across here, it's like it's bruised, it's blooded, and it's blistered as well, because where the top of it just has been digging and rubbing so much into me. So what I've actually done now, we're trying it out, because like I said, I've had my shower, I've put a clean garment on. So this is like the second one. So this is the first one I wore, but obviously it's been washed. So now what I've done is basically I've got a vest top on with like a bra, and then I've got the garment on top, and I've actually made it that I've put the hooks here. Normally they go here, the hooks, but I think that is what the problem is just the hooks are just causing like all these issues and like the rubbing. So obviously I haven't done up the crotch, but I've managed to find some big knickers that cover completely my stitches, so it doesn't affect them at all, like the seam isn't rubbing on them at all. So and it seems to be a lot more comfortable for me now, in terms of this bit isn't red raw. It's still rubbing a bit because obviously of my bra and the vest top that I'm wearing, but it's just, it saves my skin from these hooks. So I'm going to try this for a couple of days and see how I get on. I've also changed the dressings on both my tube wounds, because they're both come off again from where the garment was rubbing, but you can see they'd healed nice, or they're healing nicely, but I just don't want to get them wet just yet. So so we've put some new plasters on there that the nurse gave us on Friday. So that's currently how things are standing. But yeah, I didn't wake up till like 10 o'clock this morning, and I woke up with a splitting headache because I'm just so tired. So I'm trying to drink as much water as I can. I've just taken some ibuprofen as well to see if that helps with the headache. The paracetamol I took this morning took the edge off, but it's still there. I can just feel it. So I'm hoping that means I'm not getting ill. But because my husband is like coughing up something chronic, and Bubs has been coughing a few times as well. So I'm really hoping that I don't come down with something. But yeah, I'm trying to drink as much water as I can. I do have to drink a bit more water, because this is what I've done one of these already today, but I'm only up to, what is it, 3 p.m. So yeah, I need to drink up to 4 p.m. and then I'm up to date, because that's what time it is. Hubs has taken Bubs to swimming. My parents have gone to, my niece's got like a Christmas concert thing on, so they've gone to that. So it's just me for the next hour, I think, or until my parents come back. But I don't think they're going to be back. We'll tell them not to rush back. There's no point. But my parents are basically going to be staying now. We've said like till Sunday, and then they'll come and visit every other day sort of thing, just to help around the house and stuff. So hopefully by Sunday I'll be sort of like almost back to normal, like as much as I can at this point. But yeah, like my mum said, I think what I really need is just to be able to sleep in my own bed and try and get back to sort of like normal sort of sleeping habits, rather than trying to sleep in the office. So, and I think that's probably right. But yeah, I'm hoping this headache is just because I am tired and not because of anything else. But I've been trying to watch Lord of the Rings today as well, to get into our Christmas tradition of watching it, because we've watched all 3 Hobbit movies now, so now Lord of the Rings is on. Bubs has just been running around being manic, so yeah, it's more been me watching it, so oh well. But anyway, I think that's all the update for now. I keep getting like itchy patches every so often as well, so that doesn't help. But yeah, Anyway, like I said, I think that's it for updates. So the next update will probably be Thursday, because that's when everyone leaves me to go on the Polar Express. So yeah, I'll see. Hopefully I'll be feeling even better, because I am feeling like I've got more energy and I feel like I can do more. Definitely, it's just every so often, but I think it's more the garment that does that. I don't feel like I can stand as straight, but like after I had my shower I felt like I was standing up quite straight. But yeah, it's because obviously now going to the toilet is even more complicated, because I have to be careful lifting up my garment, be careful lifting up the vest top, and be careful pulling down my knickers to be able to go to the toilet. So yeah, but it just is so much nicer, so much more comfortable now being in knickers rather than having to have that garment and wearing like a sanitary towel underneath to because like everything just pushes up and it's just not comfortable at all. But anyway, we'll see how the first night goes, I guess, when I try and sleep. But yes, so we'll leave that there, and I will most likely see you Thursday. Hi guys, so it's Thursday, so it's 2 weeks today since I had the surgery. Very quiet in the house today because my family have all gone up into the sticks to take my nieces as well as Bubs to the Polar Express. They're going to go on the Polar Express. It was meant to be all of us that were going to go, and I was obviously hoping that I would be well enough in time to be able to go, because we booked it months in advance, like before we even knew I was having the operation. So yeah, unfortunately even though I could probably do the 2.5 hour drive and the 10-minute walk from the car park onto the train, I just don't think I'd be able to do it all in one go. So yeah, they've all gone and left me in the house for the next probably like 12 hours. Well, I think they've only just got there, like it took them 2 hours, so they're all having a family lunch while I'm here by myself. So I'm very upset that I couldn't go, but as long as the kids have fun, that's all that matters at the end of the day, because it's for them anyway. What it has meant is that I've literally just finished editing the first post-surgery vlog. So finally I'm going to be able to get that up this weekend. My parents are staying till Sunday, so that means that after Sunday, hopefully life will get back to relative normality. So I'll be able to stream, hopefully, and also do my editing like I normally would. So hopefully then videos will start coming out like they would anyway, because I'm feeling relatively normal myself. Obviously, apart from the fact that I've had this major operation, I managed to cook myself an omelette yesterday, which was great. I've been walking about a lot more. What I've actually started doing, because oh my god, this garment, this binder, has been the bane of my life. Like, I thought the drains were bad. Now I've had the drains out, it seems the garment has taken over as being just an absolute pain in the ass. Because I've decided now that I can't remember if I said in the last time I did a video, but I've decided to now wear a vest top underneath the garments, so the garment's not actually on my skin. Because when I had my shower the other day, all along here, like under sort of just below my bra line, like where the garment was sitting, it was literally cutting into my skin. So it was scabbed up, it was blistered, it was like purple where it was just bruised from like being pinched so much. So I was just like, this looks worse than the actual sort of surgery that I've had done. So, and it was getting to a point I'd be waking up in the middle of the night and I'd be in so much pain because it was just pinching and just scratching my skin so much. It was like just red raw. So since I've been wearing a vest top underneath, or yeah, so like I've got this vest top on and then I put the garment on, it still is obviously tight because it has to be tight, but it's just not pinching my skin like it was before. And yeah, it's just made an absolute world of difference. So that's been getting better, because I think that was really getting me down, like how it was making me feel. I'm also standing up a bit better than I was before. I don't know if you can tell from, because I'm wearing my like shirt as well, how straight I'm actually standing. But yeah, my stomach is still very tight. Also, sorry, I'm standing here, I'm leaning on the banister so I can save my back a bit. What else was I going to say? Yes, I've decided with the garment as well, so this is how I'm wearing it. Oh, I can't see over my snazzy trousers, but So this is where I've got the hooks now. The hooks normally go on the side, like just under my boob here. But one, it's really difficult for me to do it by myself. So I have it in the middle now. It means I can't obviously button it up under my crotch because of like the position of the garment has changed. But what it means is I found some big granny knickers that I wore postpartum, like when I just had bubs. So I've been wearing them because then they go over the scar rather than sitting on the scar. They actually cover the scar, which is fine by me because obviously it's still in the sort of in the dressings. So yes, it means I've actually been able to wear knickers now, which is another great thing rather than me every time having to, when I need to go to the toilet, having to fuss and sort of get stressed over a bloody sanitary towel and trying to put it in the crotch of it. So, and it means like it's more comfortable for me overnight because I'm not getting this like massive wedgie from having the sanitary towel unit being like shoved up me when I'm trying to get comfortable in bed. So yeah, I think since making those changes, like with the vest under my binder and as well as being able to wear knickers, it's made such a improvement in terms of how I feel. And how I'm able to get around and stuff. I still feel if I sit down for long periods of time, I get really stiff and I get like really hunched up again because it's like my stomach muscles then seize up and they forget how to work. So then I end up being like really sort of hunched over for a bit until I move around for a bit more or go to the toilet or whatever. And I'm able to sort of adjust the binder. But yeah, but other than that, I've been really, really good. I'm still apprehensive because obviously I think it's either today or tomorrow that it's okay, apparently it's okay for me to remove the dressings because obviously I think she said after a week you can remove them, like the ones I've got on, like the second lot that I got on. But I'm just very, very apprehensive to do it because where there've been like a bit of blood has seeped through on quite a bit of it now, I'm kind of like really scared that it's not healed up. So I'm kind of like, do I just leave it a bit longer? I don't know. So I think I might leave them on tomorrow. If I don't hear anything from the surgeon or whatever, then I'll message her maybe Saturday or Monday. Like I'll let the weekend go and then on Monday say, what do I do? Because I've still got the dressings on. Do I take them off or whatever? And I'll send like pictures so she can see, and like I can ask if she thinks I should put like take them off and then put other ones on because she gave me some spares. I think I got like 2 spare, so I can maybe put them on. But yeah, I think I'll leave it a couple of days to see if she gets back, if like she sort of messages me herself to say they should be ready to come off, or if like, yeah, I just leave them on as long as possible until until I'm sort of ready to take them off. I'm trying to think what else. I'm mostly off painkillers. I do feel like by the end of the day though, I'm really swollen and very uncomfortable. So I tend to pop some codeine before I go to bed just to help me sleep. Because obviously, yeah, I'm still that little bit uncomfortable because I'm still having to sit up, mostly sit up. I'm still like, well, I say that I'm like half laying down and half sitting up. Hence why my parents are leaving on Sunday, because then it means that I should be ready then to actually sleep in my own bed. I'll still have to prop myself up with pillows, but I should like be able to mostly lay down at a decent angle. So I'm really looking forward to getting my own bed back. But yeah, so the painkillers I'm mostly having of an evening, because I think obviously that's where the swelling is at its peak, because where I've had a day of eating and stuff. So I'm just still like swelling, and I get like twinges around the stitch area, and also because of the garment sort of like crushing everything. Trying to think what else there is to say. I have my last of my jabs tonight, but obviously it's going to have to be very late, and those are the blood thinning drugs or jabs to help me sort of like if I weren't moving about, to stop me getting like blood clots and stuff. But I've definitely been moving about quite a lot, so I don't really need to worry about that anymore. The bruises on my arms are ridiculous from these jabs. My mum keeps saying it looks really horrible because I'm having it in both arms. Like my husband's been taking it in turn on each arm. Still got bruising all over sort of my stomach and my bum from the lipo. But yeah, I've noticed in the crotch area, in the pubic area, it's quite what's the word? It's quite bloated. And I noticed last night when I looked, because I saw a video of someone done it where they've got like a seroma, which is where you have like a collection of fluid under the skin. And they did a video where they tapped it and you can see it like sort of not bobbling, but you know, like wobbling because where it's liquid, not fat, under there. And I did that with my pubic area. I was just like, because it seemed quite bulgy, and I sort of like just sort of tapped it and it went up, and I was like, yep, so I've got like a bunch of fluid sort of collecting in that area. So that's great. But that's the only area I can see where there's like a collection of fluid. I think the rest is just swollen, because I tapped my hips, both my hips and my waist and stuff, and it's all quite stiff. So so yeah, I think that's just general swelling. I don't think that's there's any fluid collected there. I was going to try and do like a show to sort of show you what it all looks like underneath, because I've got the house to myself. It means I can do these sort of like more sort of showing you guys what it looks like. So I'll give it a go, but it's because my mum's turned like upstairs into a laundrette, so it's like it's just laundry everywhere. It's knowing where I can do it that's actually going to be a decent view. So so it might have to be that I just have to do it on the stairs. I might be able to do it in our bedroom, but I have to move like a thing out of the way, and so I have to make sure I can actually lift it. It's not too heavy. So let's see how I get on. So wish me luck being able to show you guys what it all looks like. Yes, this is the best I can do at the moment. So if I show you, so this is currently how it looks. So you can see I've got my garment on with a vest top underneath just to stop the cutting in. But yeah, you can see. So I have like the tad bit there that would normally go underneath. But yeah, it just stops. So yeah, it just stops it from digging in, because you can see, I don't know if you can see how much it digs in at the back. And this is with the two top ones not done up. You can see the bruises from my from the jabs that I've been having. But yeah, last one today, and then hopefully that can heal. But yeah, if I show you what it looks like without the garment on, always feels so weird when you take it off for the first time. Like everything's gonna flop out. This is the third time I've taken this off today. Took it off once for my shower, then I took it off for photos earlier, and now I'm taking it off for you guys. And my stomach's probably like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this so much? I want the security blanket back. So this is what it looks like currently. I don't know if you can see there. See if I can. The bruising on my bum. That's from the lipo. Such a change. It's still swollen, but yeah, very much a change from what I had before. But this is what it looks like now. I can show. I'll have to hold it because I'm balancing you on my wardrobe door right now. So yeah, I haven't been able to look at the back properly, but you can see some of these marks. I don't know if they're actually from the lipo or actually from the garment. A lot of the ones like here, you can see underneath, that's from the garment, because where it really just digs in. Obviously this is from lipo and stuff, and from the operation. But if I just blow my knickers down a bit, you can see. I said my snazzy postpartum knickers. But yeah, you can see like the bruising, well not the bruising, the bleeding there, and mostly there as well. So this is my second week. So I had this put on last Friday. Like absolutely nothing on my belly button. My belly button I've had no issues with at all. Maybe a little bit of itching, but that's it. It's mainly like along here that I get some twinges and a bit of itching. This is the one that causes more grief. Like every so often I get like a stinging sensation. So that's the one I'm most apprehensive about. Also I've got like you can see, that's where I had the draining, and these are new. These ones, we put them on after my shower, or just before my shower I should say, Tuesday. Like today's Thursday, so these have been on 2 days. So that one's still leaking a little bit. But this is one that was leaking quite a lot, like the drain. So, but yeah, so that's how everything looks currently after 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm incredibly apprehensive to take off. Like this is really solid. Like, I don't know if you can see. all feels very, very tight and very bloated. Like, see, like here, that's why I think there's like swelling and stuff, but it's also knowing what she's taken away, because obviously I had quite a lot of fat in that area. So yeah, it's knowing what she took when she did the lipo. There's my snazzy holes in my in my knickers, but yeah. So that's how it currently looks at the moment. So yeah, apparently I can take the bandages off as of tomorrow, I'm assuming, but I'm not so sure. I'm just very apprehensive about it at the moment. Now I've got to try and put this back on. And the garment's on the loosest hooks as well still. I'm assuming at some point it will need to go tighter once swelling has gone down, but I don't know. So yeah, always leave the top two undone, and then I have to pull it up and then roll it down to try and not let it cut into me too much. But yeah, so that's how it looks currently. I'm just glad I'm able to do it myself rather than having to rely on people. It's more bending down to pick things up that I struggle with now. But even then, that's not too bad. But I do have like here as well, from the binder, hence why I rather have the hooks here rather than here. The hook was scratching into my skin, so I had this big blister right in the crease of my leg here. And oh my god, it's still like every so often it catches on like my knicker line or whatever, and it really, really hurts. So like I said, this binder has caused more issues than the actual surgery itself. So yeah, I don't know if I would recommend these binders. If you're having abdominoplasty, I'd probably recommend ones that don't have the crotch bit underneath, or don't have the eyelet. So maybe it's just the way that I react to them, I don't know. Or that I've got one that's too tight, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's not been fun. I think that's all the update I have for now. So I will try and update you guys, obviously, before Saturday. Like if I take the dressings off or not, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, on that note, I'll see you on the next update. So I'll see you later. Hi guys, just taking the opportunity. It's actually Monday. I am absolutely rubbish. Meant to do a sign off on Saturday, but I haven't had a chance to myself to actually do it. So my husband and Bubs have just popped out to get some fish and chips. So I thought I'd take the opportunity now to talk a bit about what's like an update. So on Friday, we took all the dressings off of my scar. That took a long while. Got into the shower. I did actually confirm with the surgeon that I needed to actually take the dressings off because it had been 2 weeks. So yeah, I took them off, and then I had to have a wash and put some oil and creams on the scar to start that thing of trying to minimise the scar. So I was in the shower, took about half an hour to do, and yeah, because I felt very sick doing it, because it just felt very weird, and I was a little bit freaked out, and yeah, it took a very long time to take it off, but did it eventually. That night then there was a lot of panic because there was bits of my scar that were still bleeding, so I'd go to the toilet and I'd noticed there was like blood running down my leg because like parts of the scar haven't completely healed up properly. So what I've been doing since then is been putting little plasters on the bits that have been leaking. I had one last night. That's the last one, so I think I got about 6 on the scar. But yeah, other than that, it's been very freeing having the plasters off, but also it's very sensitive, so it feels a lot more stingy now I've got the plasters off. But yeah, I don't get as many sort of like I can sit how I want mostly without it hurting. So yeah, it's just that it's very much a thing there. I can feel it there, so I do get paranoid about it if I feel like a twinge or whatever. Hi guys, yeah, I didn't realise my husband would be that quick getting the fish and chips. So yes, I'm trying to think where I got up to about the dressings. So yeah, it's all been going good since they've come off. I've felt a lot more freedom, even if it is slightly more painful because obviously now they're out in the open, my clothes rub on them, although luckily now it's mostly just like knickers, because I make sure I wear my big granny knickers to make sure it completely covers the scar. Then I wear a vest top, and then I wear the binder, so it means that there's not too much sort of rubbing on the scar, and it seems to be getting better each day, like it's less and less sensitive. So it's currently how things stand for this update. So hopefully in the next update I can show you more video of it, so I'll try and do that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on social media, all the links will be down below. And on that note, I'll say love you guys, and I shall see you on the next video. Bye.